If James's army of fans from England are watching, I'm sure there'll be many. Please let me know. So James to kick us off with his customary Luke Littler darts, if you hadn't noticed already. And there's a Luke Littler signature 134. Ruthless on the 219s. Littler and Wilkinson, I must add. So here we go. First of four now, of course, in the knockout stage. Up just that one leg from our group stage encounters. A great two-treble visit there from Yannick Ludi. In the opening part of this game, tight grouping from both. They really have put a marker down, both players, in the early part. As Wilkinson looks to fill it up. Ooh, you know he wanted that. You know he wanted that. Just a 140. Aesthetically, you do have to comment on Ludi's darts. They go in at unusual angles, to the point where he could be described as a bit of a both ways stacker. It doesn't really matter where his darts go. He can find targets that other players can't because of that unusual angle. James is being much more conventional. Expect this to be stacked right on top of those two. Just into the one, I think. 43. Okay, advantage Wilkinson here. Will start on the 19. Won't start on the 19s. Crikey. 66. Clearly because Yannick's not on a finish. Treble 15. Okay. Just having a check. 21 remaining. Yeah, you can hear him say that there. This will be big fat 5. The fattest part of fat 5 from James here. Ooh, it's a little bit droopy. He's held onto that for a little bit too long. But he did hit the fat 5. And does set up double 8 for a first leg hold relatively comfortably. There it is, first dart in hand. Gives it a little bit of something to the dwindling crowd watching this game. Hasn't quite attracted the same support as Sarah. A little nod in our direction there. Of course, he's got that fresh Target shirt, that all-black Target shirt, provided by Stefan Felder and the guys at mydarts.ch. You can see other sponsors in the background there. Tight grouping again from James. Really is a signature feature of his game. The equipment he's using is obviously facilitating that, but it's, of course, down to his hours of practice and his excellent technique, it has to be said. Which he really has honed over the years to get that increased power and increased accuracy in his game. I'm sure by his own admission he'll admit that it didn't always used to be the case. He did tend to, well, not throw it with the same conviction and did spray significantly more than he does today. This is the best version of Wilkinson you're seeing. A good leg here. In a strong position to break the throw of Yannick Ludi, leaving a finish after 9. Quick word, and those averages 103 from James after a leg and a half. He'll be aware of that. He can see it on the big monitor to his right. He'll be checking it every visit, as he always does. Luke Littler darts, indeed they are. Good spot, fatality in the YouTube comments there. Some more below the perp action from Yannick Ludi, as he's a long way off the pace in this one. Will start on bull, 17 for tops. Let's see. How's his depth on that one? The big numbers haven't exactly been the most assured. That 17's awfully close to the treble. Leaves it on the top wire. Of course, it's been a long week of darting action for myself and James. We've stayed out in Switzerland from the Masters last week. Ooh, that's extremely droopy. No need to panic here for James. He's probably got time. Yeah, he's frustrated. It was a good guide on 10s. And he knows it, but I think the one at tops will still be frustrating him more. But let's see. It's back for double 10. And that's first dart in hand. An excellent breaker throw there from James. Just that power scoring the difference between the two in the first half of this game. The depth perception are still a little bit off from Wilkinson. I wonder if that's just the slight adrenaline rush of playing on stream. And know he certainly does enjoy the streaming occasions. But he certainly stayed straight, far straighter than Yannick Ludi, who has been wrestling left, right and centre. And that explains that 20-point gulf in the averages. Yeah, again, a bit of a struggle on the depth there from James. That's sort of up towards tops, nearer than treble 20. He'll be ever so slightly concerned with that. He did say to me anecdotally in practice that he feels this board is a lot further away than some of the boards away from the stream board. Is this our first 180th stream? Yes, it is. There it is. I'll let his smiling face do all the heavy lifting there. He'll be pleased about that. His first 180 of this game. Can we make it back to back? We can't. He'd have almost certainly stayed there to leave 38. And I can be fairly confident in saying he will take on the bullseye here if he finds the treble 18. Doesn't, goes for 20s. Crikey, I'm surprised. I thought I had some insider knowledge on this game. Clearly, I'm off the pace in terms of Wilkinson's routes. It's been a while since we've had competitive games, admittedly. James on fire, indeed he is. 89, yeah, sorry. Just checking it here. 89 remaining. Yeah, you could hear him say that in the background. Great dart. Leaves the wall 16. Brilliant stuff from James. Yannick Ludi going both ways, going up, going around. That's great. Great, good, tight grouping from Yannick Ludi. Will it apply the pressure? James has been a bit all or nothing on doubles. It's either gone first dart or not at all. Let's see, finds it. That first one wasn't helpful, but works over the top of it. Averaging 87 after 3 legs. He's having a quick G's blowiers at the big screen there. He can see those numbers. He's a perfectionist in that sense, that will want to cap off this excellent performance. You could maybe accuse Sven Geiger in the group stages of perhaps not being motivated enough to post the numbers to really impose himself on that group. But I guess now it's the knockout stages. It really matters, doesn't it? It really matters about laying down a mark to the field, about being a man who could go all the way. And maybe James Wilkinson is that man this weekend. Oh, that's unlucky from Yannick. Just a bit too much contact with those first 2 darts. Again, a real flyer from James in there, but just ever so well. That signature tight grouping has really bailed him out from some tricky situations here. But he's posting some top numbers. This is an incredible performance. He'll stay there. Is this our second 180? Ooh, it's not. But it's another 140. Power scoring from Wilkinson. Impressive stuff. 78 for the match. One of the most impressive performances I've seen. Oh, that's a flyer. That's in. That's 78, and that's the match. 4-0 to James Wilkinson, 91.6. Goodness gracious me, it's his highest average ever on the SDC, and I dare say it's his highest competitive average ever. Putting on a show against that man, Yannick Ludi, who all he can do is smile in the background. What a game, and what a performance. Please let me know in the YouTube comments. Great to see 109 people still live on YouTube watching this game. It hasn't quite caught fire just yet, has it? But let's see, 95 there from Walden, leaves a straight ton, but will he be back? Varga on double 13. You don't see it hit very often. Will we see it hit now? We will. Second dart. Okay, a slight move of complacency, of arrogance possibly. Does leave the 32 in the end. And finds it first dart in hand. When his dart stands so tall, it really is difficult to work around. And I'm not sure how much of that tops you could see given the obscuration. So Sasha Varga down for double 10 and finds double 10. And that's a 3-1 lead. Yeah. The darts are down. And is Walpen on his way home? Yes, he is. Sasha Varga seals a 4-1 victory. A scrappy game from both players. He's played the game in the right way there. Yeah, appreciated by Groudens. He's using the littler darts, and that's very much a littler-esque idea. Groudens double 6 for the match. And a 4-0 victory, there it is. Sealement for Jochen Groudens.
Frieder Lang on 100. Can he find it? Maybe look at tops here. Stays on 20s. Not sure if that was a play, especially with Stefan Belmont breathing down his neck. Don't think he's going to get another shot at this, but we will see. Stefan Belmont looking at big 1. Really does show how hot it is in the arena here. Very sweaty. He's looking at double 10. Finds it last dart in hand to take a 2-0 lead and put us on the precipice of making the last... Oh, it's first to 5, sorry, the quarterfinal. So it's still 3 legs away. I assume will be the route. Anyone wondering, Frieder Lang is now using 40mm Swiss points, and that... Frieder is a player that we know well suffers from pressure, and as a good friend of Frieder's, I think he's feeling the nerves in this one. Has obviously, for those who don't know, he's won a game at Q School, 5-4 in a last leg decider. And I think we're about to see this come to an end. Will he stay there and leave 30? Goes 170 to leave tops, but doesn't hit it. Frieder Lang on 315, decides to go downstairs.
45. Stefan, you require 71.
The only thing sweaty in this arena is Matt Crawley's forehead. And there we go, 2 darts. Stefan Belmont cleans up and beats Frieder Lang 5 legs to 0 with a 14 darter. Going to be a disappointing evening for Frieder Lang, but he'll be back tomorrow. And we'll be back for the semi-finals where we'll see Stefan Belmont against the likes of Jochen Groudens, Rocco Fulciniti, and the other top 4 seeds. The only top 4 seed that's not still remaining in the competition, Marcel Walpen, went out earlier today.
Almost ready here for our second semi-final encounter between Felix Schiertz and Lucas Dahlmann. If you watched any of the Masters coverage last week from Basel, you may remember that Felix Schiertz has had a little bit of time off away from the game, a little bit of time to focus on other commitments, friends, family and other things. Interesting counting there from Dahlmann. That leaves double 15. Okay. I don't hate it, but I'm not loving it. But I am loving that 777, treble 19. That leaves double 10 on the outside wire. Does have to move. I think it'll be to the right. It's not, it's to the left. Let's see, can he slide it along by? He can't. Which gives Dahlmann 3 in hand. It's a double 15 though, an awkward one. Splits it, yeah. Made a mistake on his calculation the last time, clearly. No mistakes there. Goes back up to 20s, that is treble 20. 82 left, you'd think he'd go bull. Does go bull. So Dahlmann 76. With Schiertz sat on a 2 darter. Let's see, that's 61 and the last leg was ruthless. Is this 76 going to be just as effective? Double 4. It's not there. It's not there. So to ensure this game stays on throw, Schiertz needs 57. There's 17. This is for tops. For 4-3. It's on the wire. think it's a good guide. He does compose himself and puts it millimeters next to it. Yeah, how's it look? Anger, frustration, disappointment, confusion, all running through his mind. Dalman punishes double 4 first start, and he is now 1 leg away. And we'll get a big old look at this 116. You'd think he'd get 6 from it. Just big numbers won't. Oh, but he will get a chance. 16 or 20. Double top for the match and a 6-2 win. It's wild, understandably so. But barring a miracle, he'll be back. Allows him time to compose in the background then. Looking straight down. But if he looks up, he'll see that Sheets has not found one of the 2 trebles required. And again, miscalculation from Sheets. Maybe shows you what he's thinking. But I know what this man's thinking. He's thinking, I've made my first SDC final. Lucas Dalman, 6-2. Belmont can. 1-2-1 for René Kern to level the scores. That's treble 20. 11 or treble. Oh, misses the big number.
88.
Understandable in previous knockout rounds, but against Belmont, you feel will be punished, and is punished. That's a 2-0 lead, and that's a breaker throw. Against René Kern, who can be more than proud of his efforts today. Semi-final achievement, no mean feat. So Belmont deciding to split double 19, but missing the big number. Yeah, angry at that. Careless mistake from Belmont. Leaves 25. I'm sure he won't miss this big number. He does miss this big number. Crikey. When it rains, it pours, eh? Not one missed big number. Not a coincidence that he played Frieda Lang in the last round, who was our scorer today, who is prone to missing those big numbers. There's big 3. And there's double 4. That is a 3-0 lead. So Belly, 6 starts from 66. Bullseye for double 8, his favourite double. This is for a 5-2 lead. There it is, 5-2 to Stefan Belmont. Kern also making careless mistakes. 1-5-9, not able to be checked in 3 darts. But it matters not. Belly's on tops for yet another SDC final. Shall we announce it? He's been low on tops. That's a trend for today.
Check.
But he's not on double 10. There it is. Celebrations all around the arena. They've witnessed yet another great performance from Stefan Belmont. 6-2 victory, which seals his place in SDC. I feel Belmont might only get 1 here. I think this will be wild of treble 16. It is fairly wild. That's a single 16. This is for tops. And it's low. It's the repeat of the story. Belmont has been low on tops for the last 3 or 4 games on our live stream. I have not seen him hit tops first start in hand. 64. Goes for the treble 20 route. Okay. Don't hate it. Dalman also slides it low off tops. That's the problem on 64 going 20s first. You do have that dart as a bit of a blocker if it is close to two tops. Belmont seals first leg. It's a hold of throw. Dalman had a dart. Hasn't entirely left that easy. 68's not a give me. Especially if Belmont can apply in two trebles here. 2:11 left. Okay. 192. Outable would have left a finish. Good to see Sarah Milkowski also watching this final. One dart, double 16. There it is. An important double find from Dalman. Levels the game one apiece. So Dalman. What chunk can he take out? Might go treble 18 here. Let's see. Stays on 20s. Okay. Sven Geiger's loving this photo involvement in the background there. It's two darts. Belmont will get double 16. Only needs the one. 17 dart hold. Dalman in control. 17, double 16. The doubling's been good in the opening part of this game, but it's not good there. Two opportunities have come and gone. Stefan Belmont on 80. First dart crucial. First dart in. 2 at 10s. Moves over. Takes a big step over. Unusual for Belmont. Let's see. Will he slide it in? Does slide it in. Makes the adjustment. That's a huge moment. Huge moment. Difficult check out like 80. Double 5. It's inside from Belmont. Goodness me. We talked about a case of him falling low of targets consistently in this game. I certainly didn't see it there on 5s. He had 2 darts there. That double 5 didn't utilise them. Dalman looks at tops. There's 4 and there's tops. And there's the little roar in the crowd. His brother Jacob almost dropped the camera in the background. Wouldn't rule out this 150, you know. It's been brewing. That's 90 left. Just low. Does set up his favourite double 8s. But 60 points stand between Dalman and a level game. Can he work around it? Shuffles ever so slightly to the left. And he can't. Oh, he's angry. Tops is the double of choice. And he's let 2 slip. He's given the break straight back. And there's 2 legs between the 2 gents yet again. And you feel the time is running out for Dalman. He's on the brink of being 5-2 behind. If double 10 is hit yet again for Belmont. Shuffles to the right. Goes inside. Can't be putting this one high and doesn't. Goes inside again on double 5. Belmont really gifting chances to Dalman, and you feel this is one that has to go. It's 2 at tops again. He missed 2 in the last leg. Won't miss 2 in this leg. Finds tops. Last dart in hand. Big moment in this game. That's 4-3. That's a breaker throw. Belmont in again. Can he fill it up? There's the first 180 of the game for Belmont. He's threatened it in the last couple of legs, but there it is, 180 from Belmont. And what a timely one too. Just as Dalman had broken the throw in the last leg. Bullseye for Dalman. There it is. Oh my goodness me, for Belmont, sorry. What a check out. What a moment. One more treble vital. Finds another treble. Becomes a much easier check out after that. But Will he get a poke? 84. It's going to be the bull into play then. 14 will leave it. Treble for doubles 11. Here we are. Big moments, and it's missed. It's inside. Feel this has to go. Will he start on the bull? Will he start 19s? Goes the aggressive route. 74. Goes treble 20 for double 7. I don't hate it. He's been mighty effective on treble 20. Don't mind that at all from Dahlmann. That could be a miscount. Lost start from Lucas Dahlmann. I think it is. Will it matter? Because Belmont's on 4s. There it is. Brushed in nicely off the barrel, yeah. That deadpan smile from Lucas tells you all you need to know. Yeah, a lot of players like the 19s here for double 12 if you hit 6 of them. Ooh, okay, he's left 80 again. Crikey, won the second leg of the game, sorry, on 80. Will it also announce title number 14 in a row for Belmont? It will if this double 16 doesn't go. It does go though. Dahlmann extends the game, 68 checkout. Great darts from Dahlmann. It's a 15 dart hold. Again, Belmont had left it in the last leg. Checked it in the second leg. Dahlmann will get 1 dart at tops. And finds 80. 80 is checked twice in this game. The impossible checkout made to look easy by these two sparesmen, and it's 1 leg apiece. Lucas Dahlmann here. If he holds throw, we're going all the way, folks. Can he leave it handy on his return? Okay. Will need to burn a dart to leave tops, but will get 2 at it. And they will be for the title. Lucas Dahlmann has played incredibly well. He can feel very proud of his performance here. If this is indeed his last throw. Belmont on 56 for the title. There's 16, right in the heart of it. Takes a step back, and this is for tops. There it is. Your winner, SDC Tour event number 7. It's that man again, Stefan Belmont. Boy, it wasn't without a fight. Lucas Dahlmann would not go away. He was 4-1 down. He was 5-3 down. For a second, it looked like we were going all the way to a last leg decider. But in the end, Belmont pulled out all the stops. A 14 dart break of throw, including a 180 in that fight, in that 12th leg. Another brilliant performance by Stefan Belmont. Is there any stopping this man in the SDC? Lucas Dahlmann has tried, but Lucas Dahlmann has come up short.